Hey folks, in today's demo, we're going to show you how to use AV CLI to manage Stack PRs on top of GitHub. Stack PRs is a great way to create small changes which are easier to review and faster to update. So to get started, first thing you do is install the CLI and do AV init. This initializes a repository. For this demo purposes, we're going to create two branches, one backend, and then on top of it, we'll create frontend. So let's just get started. So I'm going to call it backend. And there's a nifty command called AV commit, which is similar to git commit, but this creates a commit as well as a new branch. So I'm going to say -b to tell it to essentially find its own branch name. And I'm going to do -a to pick up the changes and -m to say backend change. And you can do AV PR, which essentially pushes these changes to remote as well as creates a PR for you. So let's see. Nothing fancy here, it actually created a PR from backend change, which has the backend changes. So now we're going to do the same thing for front end. And let's do AV commit -b, -a, -m, front end change, and AV PR. So the interesting thing about the front end change is now it's based on top of backend, which essentially means this one only has the changes of front end. This makes it easier for the reviewer to review, as well as the author to keep working on it on the newer changes. Let's imagine in this case, we got a feedback from to make some changes in the backend branch. So what we can do is AV switch is a nifty command to actually interactively switch to another branch within your stack. Now I'm on backend and I'm going to open the backend file. Let's just say we are adding more changes. And I'm going to this time do AV commit. I don't want to create a new branch. I just want to add a new commit. So I'm going to just do a new commit. Okay, let's also do -a. Let's just call it backend changes +2. And as you can see, it also did restack. Now restack essentially means is it not just added a commit, but it also updated your future branches, in this case the front end, to also have this change. So what that means is if I do AV next, it goes to the front end branch. And if I look at the log here, you can see on backend, it also has the backend +2, which was a commit we added on the backend branch. This makes it easier to manage your stack altogether. And if I do AV sync, now this is going to update all the branches remotely, and it's going to push all of that to GitHub. So this is how you can actually manage your entire stack, make changes, and as you merge changes, you can run AV sync --rebase to trunk, which essentially not just rebases these PRs, but also anything that is merged, it will automatically delete them and ensure that you don't have any merge conflicts. And AV tree is a great way for you to actually check out the tree itself. Let's say if you have any branches that you forgot to, or you already have worked on and you haven't really added them to AV. In this case, let's see, I have hello branch. So what I can do is I can check out hello branch. Okay. And I can do AV adopt, which essentially saying is now we're going to adopt the hello branch here. And there you go. So if I do AV tree now, it's part of the branch. So give it a try. Let us know if you have any feedback. Love to hear anything from you. Thank you, folks.